goes to Grillas BBQ Team.
Guys from the Grillas pulled it off big time with the brisket.
Hi, I'm Tom Norris. I began competing in competition barbecue contests back in 1995. Over the years, I've learned from some of the top teams on the KCBS barbecue circuit. This has helped me to win some of the biggest barbecue contests across the country. Today, we're going to make some badass barbecue sauce. The first step in making our sauce is to make our gastrique. A gastrique is simply a reduction of vinegar and sugars that we'll infuse with other flavors and use that for the base of our sauce. So let's make our gastrique. In making our gastrique, we'll start out with 3/4 of a cup of apple cider vinegar. We'll add a 1/2 cup of turbinado sugar, or sugar in the raw, 1/2 cup of brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, and 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. And we'll bring this to a gentle boil and allow it to reduce a little bit. Our gastrique has been at a gentle boil for about 10 minutes and has started to reduce. So we're going to turn off the heat. And then we're going to add our other flavors. We're going to add 1 tablespoon of kosher salt, tablespoon of fresh ground black pepper, two teaspoons of white pepper, one tablespoon of chili powder, teaspoon of granulated garlic, teaspoon of granulated onion, a 1/2 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, a 1/2 teaspoon of crushed red pepper, half a teaspoon of cumin, and 1/2 teaspoon of allspice. And we're going to get this mixed up really well. Then we're going to set it aside for about a 1/2 hour. It's been a 1/2 hour, and we've allowed all of the flavoring from the spices to infuse into our gastrique. And now we've added 2 cups of ketchup, 3/4 of a cup of dark corn syrup, and a 1/2 cup of maple syrup. And we'll get this all mixed together. Now for our final ingredient, we have 2 shots of Jim Beam, 1 shot for our sauce, and 1 shot for me. Now we're going to simmer the sauce over a low heat for about 30 minutes, stirring occasionally. We don't want it to come to a boil and start popping and splattering. Because of all the sugars, if you bring it to a high boil, the sugars can caramelize and then you'll end up with a bitter barbecue sauce. And it's just the same when you're using it for cooking. This sauce is used for barbecue, which is to be cooked low and slow. If you're going to use it for a grilling sauce, you want to wait until the last couple of minutes to put it on. Otherwise it's going to burn and you're going to end up having bitter taste on your meat. We've allowed our barbecue sauce to simmer over a low heat for about 30 minutes. Let's see how it tastes. That's some badass barbecue sauce. Well, thank you for watching, and stay tuned for future videos where I'll show you how to create more recipes for badass barbecue.